Welcome to another video by me, Rosie from Pin and Ink. And yes, this one isn't actually a studio vlog, which is what I normally do. This is a little bit different. So, I was given some budget from my day job, where I am a creative manager, because even though I love doing the whole studio small business thing, I do have a day job like many artists out there. And part of the festive cheer of this year was to get my team their Christmas presents. This year's Christmas present task was hampers. So instead of going for the usual cheese and wine and other things that you get in hampers, I decided to get them a load of stuff from small businesses via Etsy and other websites. Actually, it was a bit of a challenge, and you will find out very shortly when I go through the items whether I managed to get all of them from small businesses. But yeah, the budget was £100 per hamper, and I had two people to buy for. One being Emily, who I've done this really interesting drawing of. Her interests are she's a bit kooky, she's quite eccentric, she likes goblins and gnomes and Regency and dressing up and just being a lot of fun. Yeah, she's like that. Very creative, very crafty. I did say she would like some craft kits if possible, so I snuck some of those in. And move over. Laura, whose interests are, she likes plants, she is very crafty as well. She likes to learn new skills, so she's interested in learning crocheting and lino printing and those kinds of things. And she did also give me a short list, because everyone knew about this, obviously. She gave me a short list of things she was interested in, so I did use that list to help me with this. So yeah, let us, without further ado, go into what I bought. Enjoy.
So, the first item for Emily's hamper that I received was this. And I will say I've opened all of these already, just to check everything is good and everything. But it was wrapped very nicely. I obviously was the one that destroyed it. And it is a ring. The reason I got this ring is because, one, it's of an animal that Emily often brings up in ideas for work, like things we should make. But it is a little sloth. Let me zoom in so I can show you. It's a little sloth ring. It fits around your finger. Oh, I'm not focusing it very well, sorry. It's a little sloth ring that fits around your finger. How cute is that? So I got this because, one, it's a little bit Regency, buying some jewellery, you know. And two, it's super cute, and I think she'll like it because she often makes a lot of jewellery stuff for work and she keeps the cute stuff. So yeah, apparently you can stretch it a little bit bigger. It doesn't fit me, but I do have very fat fingers. So I hope that it'll fit her. I say I have fat fingers. I know most people might say you don't. They might say I do. I don't know. But I did do a ring size thing for a work thing once, where I had to appear to be married for a video. So I got a cheap ring, and my ring size was massive. So that's why I think I've got fat fingers. But yeah, I think it's super cute, and I hope she'll like it. And yeah, and it came in this little bag, and it is by Crown of Ribbons. The next item I got was this. It did come packaged kind of like this. It wasn't open, but it was pretty bad. I'm sure when she wrapped it, it may have looked a lot nicer, but when it came in this box, because it's quite a big box for it, it moved around. But anyway, what I went for was, it was by Cozy Art UK, and it doesn't actually say it on the item, but it is a handmade item. There was nothing else in the box, I don't think, but I'm not 100% sure because I have unwrapped all of these already. But yeah, it was very simply packaged, probably the most simply packaged of all of them. But the item itself is lovely. It's a little glass candle, and I'm going to snip it. Oh, it smells so good. So I went for dusty tomes and leather-bound books. I thought this would be a really nice addition to the Regency vibe that I'm giving her. But also, I just think if you had this going while you were reading a book, then it would just be so nice. And I personally actually kind of feel like I might want one of these for myself, because this is so lovely. The third item, this is a make a mosaic kit of a turtle. Now at the time, I wasn't really thinking about the Regency theme when I went for this. I wanted to get her a kit and she mentioned she wanted some kits, but I also knew that I'd already spent quite a bit of money already by that point, so I couldn't get her anything particularly expensive. But this one seemed like a really fun kit to do. We haven't done anything mosaic-y at work yet, so I feel like this is something new. This is how it came packaged for the most part, and I'm ripping it already. Wonderful. But I didn't want to ruin the packaging if I'm going to be showing it to all of you. What's really lovely about this kit is that you can choose the colours of the pieces of tiles. So I went for green and yellow because I felt like they were good turtle colours, but you can go for any colour you want, and then it gives you this powder and this other stuff. I assume it's for like spackling. I've never done it before either actually, but I thought it'd be a nice kit. There's some information on the back. And the company is called Make a Mosaic Creations, and they do lots of different things, and I think they do really well out of it. It was nicely priced. Again, it was about £10, like a lot of these items that I've been buying. And yeah, I think it'd be really nice. Also, the shape of this, I know it's got a little hole, but it could be a nice coaster. So it has lots of options to it. So this item, I think came packaged like this, but I can't say for sure. I'm pretty sure it was just in a bag. It comes with a little note saying, please remove this tag if you intend to remove it. So it doesn't actually say the people who made it, but I will give you the info. Her company is called Gowns and Glory, and this is a Regency bonnet. If you can see that, I'm going to zoom out a little bit. This is a Regency bonnet, so it comes with 2 very long ribbons. It's elasticated at the back, and it's just sort of classic style bonnet. I got this because one, I think Emily would really enjoy it. She loves to dress up. 2, realising now she's actually got ginger hair, so this might clash in a really fun way. But I hope that she'll still appreciate it. And I don't know, maybe she'll do it classic Pride and Prejudice style and she'll do something to it. I don't know. You know, pull it apart and make it again, as one of them says. But I think it's really fun. And I couldn't choose any other colours. This was the only one available on the shop that was at this price. It was £22, and it was the most affordable of the bonnets. There were other ones that were around £50, £70, like they were all way more expensive, and to keep it within budget and not spend her whole £100 on a bonnet, though that would be probably so extra she'd like it, I thought this would be a lot of fun to get her. I don't actually know how you're supposed to wear it. As someone with no hair, I don't think it would suit me. I think you're supposed to have like some kind of hair filling the back. Emily has very short hair, like it's curly short hair, but there is a lot of it because she's got very thick hair, so I think it will still work quite well and she can have her curls sticking out the front. But yeah, I think she'll really enjoy this. I really hope so. And it's really nicely made, and I think it's like the key thing of this whole hamper. And now this. Which way does it go? This way. This is my first fail of a small business. So this was actually bought off of Amazon. It is the only item I bought off of Amazon, but the reason I bought it was I wanted to get her a kit. One of these kits per se. They're like these little tin kits. So what you get is you get like all the items for making this tiny little box theatre. You get the tin and then the instructions. Wow, and then a giant rabbit. I don't know why you get a giant rabbit. That's interesting. I didn't know about that. It doesn't even tell you why you get a giant rabbit. Maybe it's to hold the tin on. Oh, maybe it's a tin holder. Anyway, it gives you all of this stuff. And yeah, it's super cute. I mean, I think this is the kind of kit that you could really enjoy doing. It gives you all the templates and the printouts, and it's just a lot of fun. Last year I gave Emily this massive kit by Robotime, I think they're called, of making like this house, and she really loved it. And so this year I wanted to get her something similar because she seemed to want something similar. But price-wise, to fit it in the hamper, I had to go for something that was around £10. This was, I think, £10, or they're about 10 to 15, depending on where you look on Amazon, but I could not find it anywhere else. It's got a little grass, a little house, it's got lots of stuff to do, and I think she'll really like that. The last couple of bits that I got for Emily was very similar to what I've also got for Laura. This chocolate bar, it's an end slavery chocolate bar, and it gives you loads of information inside about why they do these things and everything. But basically, the chocolate industry still has a high percentage of slavery, which is shocking. And this chocolate bar, it's, you know, it raises money to end slavery in chocolate. And so, you know, I thought that was a really good thing to buy. And also, look at this, it's so chunky, and this is 42% dark milk chocolate pretzel toffee, which sounds amazing. So yeah, it wasn't cheap. It was about a £5, which is quite high for a chocolate bar, but the fact that it's going to a good cause is really good. And yeah, I thought this was really nice to do. I'll show you the one I got Laura when I do Laura's hamper section in a minute. But yeah, I also got this for Emily as a final, like, last bit. There is one more thing though. One more thing. This. And what it is it's a light. It's a squishy night light, and then you flick this switch and it glows. Yeah, it's from Urban Outfitters. I failed at getting this from a small business, but surprise, surprise, this is not a small business. This is from Smoko, which I think make like cute lights and things, and they sold through different companies. I tried to find a small business that I could buy it from, but I couldn't, and Urban Outfitters had a discount and blah blah blah. So I bought one of these for Emily, but I also bought one of these for Laura as well. I forgot the best one. It was on the side, and it's so small that I completely forgot about it, and I've literally just packed everything up, like wrapped everything up apart from this. But I will explain this one now. So this is by Digital Geek Design. And what she does is she writes letters, like hand writes letters to people in the style of a Pride and Prejudice Jane Austen letter. So she has different ones that she does, but this one in particular was called Pride and Prejudice Jane Austen Letter Gift Regency Pen Pal Fan Fiction Mr. Darcy Letter Subscription Wax Seal Letter. This is done in a classic way. So inside it will be a wax sealed letter, and apparently there's also like a little gift as well, but I'm not sure what that is. Obviously I haven't opened this. So inside here will be a pen pal letter, and I think it's absolutely adorable. And what you can also do is order the second one, so you'll be sent another letter as though you are a Regency woman receiving a second letter from your friend, which I think is super cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to package this in another envelope, and I'm going to write on the outside, do not open until you are in a Regency mood, or something like that, because I don't want Emily just to open it and be like, oh, okay, it's a letter, whereas I'd rather she opened it when she's all decked out in her Regency attire. So I'm going to do that now. But yeah, this is really cool. Digital Geek Design. I think this is absolutely amazing. I might even buy one for myself sometime because it's freaking cool. And yeah, got this stamp. Anyway, this looks like not much, but this is probably the coolest one in the whole box. And I can't believe that I forgot that it was there. The next one is Laura, and I have changed my colour to a pink, so you can see that I've changed to a different person. This is the first item that I bought, and actually it was something that was on Laura's list that she gave me. I think this is the most expensive item of all of them, and it was beautifully wrapped, which I will now have to redo, but that's fine. So this is by Cornflake Stew, I think it's called. A kit to make an amigurumi dragon called Alfie, and it's for like first time crocheters. It's such a lovely kit. It's got a little bag with I think the little bits and pieces that you need, like the eyes and such, and then a crochet hook, which is really lovely silicone, I think, or rubber. Then it comes with these really cute little bundles of rikorumi, so it's a really lovely texture. The colours are lovely, and it comes with like a little bookmark, which is super cute, a cup of tea, a print, which is absolutely hilarious. I love this, and the quality of it's really nice. I think this is the velvet quality, like the peach fuzz quality you get from instant print, but I'm sure it's someone else that does it. Cornflake Stew, so yep. And then a little, it's a good day to crochet, another print. And then it comes with, this is what she'll be making. A pattern, a step-by-step pattern in American terminology. No idea what that means, but maybe some of you will. And everything that you get in it, a little booklet, and then a bag for everything to go in. Look at that. But really lovely gift. Laura chose this, very well chosen for yourself. Gold-plated pineapple embroidery scissors. They've got a good snap to them. These were actually, I think they were like £11 or £12. They're not cheap, but they are gold-plated. It's what she chose, and I wanted to make sure I got some of the things that she chose. So yeah, and it does come with a little plastic thingy and something to put them in. I might, when I package it, just package it like this, because it's going to be all wrapped up. And it's all going in a box that's going to be given to her, so I don't really see there being like any issues with it needing cardboard in this instance. But yeah, really lovely gift, and yeah. So something that Laura suggested that she wanted was a Galaxy Fox plant pot, and I couldn't get it because when I did click on the link when I came around to buying them, and it wasn't long after she sent it, the shop was closed, so I couldn't get it. So I ended up finding a different Fox plant pot. I looked at Galaxy ones, but they were quite awful. So I got this. It's quite cute. I don't think it is made by the shop that I bought it from. The shop that I bought it from was called Plant a Smile Co. And this says Sass and Belle, and it has a proper like shop item on it. So something I found on Etsy that was quite interesting is that a lot of the shops are selling items that they buy in. So Plant a Smile packaged it really nicely. It came in loads of different bubble wrap and stuff. I hope this fox will be a new plant friend and bring you lots of joy. So it's very sweet. So the next one is something that Laura actually chose for herself. She sent me a link and did say if you find anywhere cheaper, then let me know. I bought it from, let's scroll down and have a look. Where are you? Why am I never prepared? Creative Clever Hands. Catherine, she's a full-time artist working with textiles, and she also teaches creative workshops online and sells her kits. So this is a kit she's made, which is really lovely. And I imagine this is a stamp that she's made, which is a nice touch. And the kit's a really nice kit. I feel like the way it's put together is so lovely. So there's a lino piece, which this is, I think, a soft lino. You can get very hard ones that are quite difficult to work with the first time. So it's good that she gave a soft one. And she also gives you some ink. I'll be honest, like, should I actually open this? But I will. Oh, look at that. That looks yummy. So I chose the colour for Laura, so I went with an ultramarine blue, but you can choose lots of different colours, and her shop also sells all the inks separately, so you can buy more inks. And then in here it gives you, I'm not going to open it, but it gives you the handle and the little blades. It's a really nice hobby to start as well. Making your own stamps is really lovely. The next one is this. This is someone who I've recently become to know on Instagram, and I guess I would like to call her an arty friend. Her name is Amy Francis, and she does wonderful guinea pig stuff. And something I forgot to mention about Laura is she loves guinea pigs. And Laura also loves stationery, so I felt like this was a really good thing to get. It's packaged absolutely beautifully. I've got one of her new washi tapes, which I won't open because it's sealed in there, but it's got guinea pigs on it and it's super cute. And maybe I will open it. No, I will open it. I can reseal it with my own ones. Sorry, Amy, but I want to show it off. Can you see that? Isn't that absolutely adorable? It's little guinea pigs and hearts and all different kinds. And then I also got these stickers. I have to put this all back together, but you know, gotta show them off, you know. This is a woman with a bun and a drink, and guinea pigs everywhere. It's very Laura. I think she will. Where is it? There it is. I think she'll like that a lot. It's pretty cute. And this one just made me laugh because it's like fresh beans, and if you know guinea pigs, they do these tiny little poops everywhere. And it's just, I don't know, I just think it's really funny. So that's those. I got a print. There's bits everywhere. Amy! This is so cool. Anyway, if you can see it, I don't want to take it out of the packaging, but it's a guinea pig, some books, a cup of tea, some flowers, and I think looking at this, I thought this was the best one to have, like if on our wall, and that she'd really like this, and I think it's super cute. And yeah, so I think this little package of just little bits and pieces, I think Laura will really like, and as she's getting into making stickers as well, Laura, I think that she'll really like that. I'm going to bring both of them in because you're going to know them. A little bow light again, no need to discuss this again. And also a bar of chocolate from Tony's Chocolony. And this one is a milk chocolate sea salt caramel bar, which sounds absolutely amazing. It's Chunky Boy again, and it was $4.75, and I'm going to remove this price this time because I nearly forgot on the other bar. Yeah, that's everything. And I'm going to start wrapping them now. Woohoo!
So yeah, that's everything that I bought. I feel like it went pretty well. By now, people have opened their hampers and they're very happy with them. Emily loved the bonnets. It was quite funny actually. She put it on, had a little bit of a dance. Didn't actually get to see her fully. It was via a Zoom party, but it was lots of fun. But yeah, she really liked it. Laura really liked hers, and I don't think many people did ones that were all wrapped up as well, so, you know, props to me on that one. But yeah, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. And one thing I will say is there was a third hamper, and that hamper was for me. I did my own hamper, but I'm not going to go through it in this video because this video is already running at how long. So I'm actually going to do that in a different video where I'm going to use a lot of the items because I bought a lot of art supplies, so I thought I'd do a little video where I go through them and then do a painting or do some artwork with them, because that might be fun. So yeah, that's a different video. Stay tuned for that if you're interested. Subscribe, hit the bell. I don't know what I'm talking about. You know, like and things, that would be awesome. And I guess in the comments, I'd love it if you just shared some of your favourite small businesses that you shopped from this year, and we can just create a little comment bazaar of all the different shops, like a market comment land. No, like a comment market for shops. You know what I mean, just spread the love. Okay, thanks very much for watching. Goodbye.